Guys, if you was here live, you'll know what you're about to see. If you wasn't, then I bring to you what is the cheapest, absolute cheapest counter to SLKR with DSREY in GAC. We did it live on stream. I'll link the stream in case you want to go watch it, because spoiler alert, guys, we also used Mother Townsend with Mother Townsend with Merrin and Asajj to also beat this Queen Amidala, which is pretty crazy. But I'll link the stream in case you guys want to go watch the actual stream footage, because sometimes it's better than watching the edited stuff. And basically, we dropped one banner, and it was dead easy, and you can do it as well. So I've got the footage ready here, guys. So guys, this is the footage. I will show all mods on their team and my team at the end of the video. Just to note, they have a full R9 team, all 3 Omicrons. However, there's no Hux, and this counter will work as long as there's no Hux. You can use against Stormtrooper or Crew, and it does not make a difference. You will need good mods on Mara Jade. Now, I actually outspeed their Kylo, because their Kylo wasn't as fast as he should be. But it doesn't matter if he goes first, it makes no difference whatsoever to the counter, and you'll see why as you play along. So, you do need to kind of understand the kits a little bit, right? So, obviously, normally, what's going to be happening is Kylo is going to be stunning whatever. You can't stun the Starkiller team. You also can't daze it, which does mean Kylo struggles a little bit for siphoning, which is really nice. Now, unfortunately, DSREY does have in her unique an ability, which is going to be reducing their turn meter by 1% every time they're debuffed. Now, this may not seem like a lot. However, when you stack it with Kylo's unique, it does mean they're getting like 10% health and protection every single time you hit them with a Starkiller team. So you basically just have to out damage them. So I would say don't try this if you have a Relic 5 Starkiller. I have Relic 7 on everyone. You probably only need Starkiller to be R7 or R8 to make this work. And basically, because there is no Hux, yeah, guys, it's very simple. You can just absolutely turn me to loop them. Now, in terms of kill priority, it is best to take out DSREY first, and that is who I would target before anyone else. The reason being, as soon as she's gone, that unique is gone, and everyone else will die a lot quicker. But what you actually see in the footage here is Kylo ends up dying a lot quicker than DSREY. I think it's just due to modding and due to mastery and everything else related to that. Also, Rey just gains so much health as it is when a battle starts that maybe she's not the best to go for. But once you get the ultimate with Starkiller, you're not already going to kill anyone if gained too much max health and protection stacking, but you will be able to monitor and control the team. And honestly, Kylo is just not going to be doing too much against you. Because you're applying shock constantly, he's not going to be able to get that advantage. He may swipe every now and then, but because he's not critting, he's not gaining as much ultimate charge as you would think. As like I said, because there's no Hux, there's no downside to TM looping him. And the Starkiller team will eventually have the damage to get through them. You'll see in a second here, guys, we're actually going to go and finish this guy off. We've got like 2 or 3 more turns before Kylo does go and ruin our day. Just make sure you cycle it so that basically Mara's always going to be dispelling the taunt on Crew, or first of all the Stormtrooper if he's there. Remember, this will not work if you go up against the Hux variant at all. They're going to be healing way too much, and you can't turn me to loop them. So this is for those of you who face this team with Crew in there. And you can see at 2 minutes in, we realized that Kylo's actually in the opening to go kill. And we made the right decision there, because he was very close to getting ultimate. Even if he had have got the ultimate, I don't think it would have caused the loss. Because again, he's just not able to ramp enough siphon on you, because he doubles the siphoning on stunned enemies, and he can't do that against Starkiller. But really, this is just me showing you guys a nice, cheap and easy counter. It does come very close to a timeout. That's partly because I 1x'd it midway through. It's partly due to me streaming and taking time, just doing things. If you guys playing, just put it on auto. If I'm completely honest here, guys. Maybe play out the beginning, but once Kylo's dead or Rey's dead, just hit auto. Because at that point, you can't really go wrong, because you're just completely controlling the team. So guys, in the end of the video, I'm not going to show you the whole thing, this is quite long. You'll see it's actually a tank rework, so Crew comes back. That also added to the timeout risk, otherwise it would have been quite clean. But at the end, you will see, guys, that it is only 1 dropped banner. You'll see it here. I think Palpatine's the one who finishes off Kylo here. So we go in, there we go, and it's 56 banners. We've also got the 10 because it was the first attack of the day. So guys, here are the mods that my opponent had. I'll get them up for you now. So like I said, my opponent has full R9 on the entire team. Their Kylo Ren Unmasked is defense and health modded. Only 83 speed, but nicely modded nonetheless. He doesn't really need that much speed, so full health mods as well. The DSREY is modded for offense and health. She's relatively fast at 283. If she had a speed set, it could make it a little bit more difficult because she does take a turn. She's going to ramp Kylo's ultimate, so that's why you do need a fast Mara Jade. However, I don't think it really matters too much. Basically, she's gaining 50% speed when debuffed, but because you're stunning them all the time, it doesn't really make too much of a difference there. And then we have Kylo himself, who's modded for crit damage here. He's reasonably fast for a crit damage set, but obviously if he's modded for a speed set, he's going to be going before you, taking a couple more turns. And that's where you'd have to kind of balance it more and remove the turn meter on him with the staggers. And if you want to see my mods on my team, they're reasonable, but nothing too special. So my Palpatine is modded for speed here, only 97 added speed. My Mara Jade is relatively fast. She, like I said, is R7. She's modded for 360 speed. I would say as long as you have Mara around about, 320, 330, you should be able to beat these higher tier Kylos. Just bear in mind I also bought a TM Cron as well. So if that's available to you, do bring it. But you don't necessarily need it because you're still going to be going before DSREY. And then the final one, obviously, was Starkiller here, and he is modded for offense and health at 286. Make sure you have as much offense as possible on him, and just remember guys, always bring health primaries because his offense and crit damage obviously, but health primary on a circle because his max health dictates the damage of his pull out the sky. And as always guys, my name is Glummit, and have a glumming day.